Hi, in this video I'm going to quickly show you how you can create a link to an external website through or create a text hyperlink. I'm also going to show you how to use a graphic to link through to an external site like a Facebook page. And there are two ways in which I can actually use a graphic. I can either reference a graphic that already exists on the web using its URL, or I can actually import a graphic into Photo Merchant and then use that to embed into a custom page and create a link outside of it. Now the first thing I've done is I'm in the website section and I've created a new page, a new custom page called test, and it's just blank. And as you can see, this is it. There's nothing in it. It's a blank canvas. If I scroll down the page, you'll see I've got my WYSIWYG editor or text editor. Now the text editor comes with some very basic formatting, so I can insert some text on a page, make it bold, choose how it's aligned on the page, etc., etc. The two things that I really need to look out for today are this ability to add an image, the ability to create a hyperlink and remove a hyperlink, and the HTML button, which will show me the HTML formatting for that particular page. Now the first thing I'm going to do is create a text link. So let's see how that's done. So I'll write in here, let's create a text link to Facebook. Okay, so let's take the word text link and turn that to a link to an external page. I just click the edit link button, it pulls up this little pop-up, and then I just put in the page that I want to link to. As you can see, it doesn't need all of that. It can be whatever you want. I can change the target to open up in the same window or to link in a new window. For this example, I'll just do new window. And I can actually create a rollover event. So when you roll over that text link, what's the description that pops up? So this is a link to Photo Merchant Facebook page. And I click insert. And there you can see it's turned into a hyperlink. I click save. I'll go up to my website, refresh the page, clicking here or pressing Control R or Apple R, and there it is. There's my text link to Facebook. Pretty simple stuff, but that's the easiest way you can start to make links within your text, just using highlight the text and then click on that anchor tool. And the same way I can remove that link tool. And the second part is to be able to link to a graphic. Now, as I mentioned before, you can either link to, well, I want to embed a Facebook graphic in here, and I can either link to a graphic that already exists on the internet, or I can create my own and import it in. So here, for example, here's a Facebook icon that exists. I'm just going to use this as an example. Be careful about just using other people's images on the internet because it is a crime, but this is just for demonstration purposes. Well, actually, it's not necessarily a crime. It's only a crime if it's really copyrighted information. But if people are giving away that picture or information freely under Creative Commons, you're allowed to help yourself as long as it's accredited. But I'm going into deeper water. So the easiest thing to do is click on this Insert Image link, and then I can just paste the URL of that particular image, and as you can see, it'll pull in stuff. This is a graphic. You can leave the rest of it there. You can add stuff if you wanted to do some extra formatting around the image. And I'll click insert, and there it is. If I click save, and quickly go back up to my page, you'll see how that's being refreshed. That text link is gone. Here's an image. And in the same fashion, I can turn this into a link. So let's link this to here. Let's set it in the same window. Let's call this a picture link. Insert, save, refresh. And pretty quickly you can see that my mouse has now changed into a link. I click on that and it will load that Facebook page within the link. That's how easy that is to do. Now the last one is to be able to insert an image that you've already created. Now you'll notice on the right hand side there might be an upload assets panel that appears on custom pages. These are graphics that I've imported and I can insert into the page. Here's one I prepared earlier. But what I'm going to do is show you how to bring it in. In website assets, you can browse and upload a file that you've created. So let's say I've created, I'm going to take this one here, copy the image into Photoshop, create a new document, it automatically knows my clipboard size. I'll just make a graphic color change so it looks different. Beautiful. Alright, and I'm going to save this out using the File, Save for Web. I'll do that one more time. File, Save for Web and Devices. If you're using Photoshop and you're saving for the web, use this Save Export because it gives you the most compression and the best control for compressing your images. It's certainly better than just doing the Save As JPEG. Up here I'm going to choose a GIF. I can then also resize it to whichever size I want, and then you'll see what size is it here. It's 12K. I press save, and here's what I prepared earlier. I'll call it number 2. Yes, that's right. This is the second time I'm doing this recording because the first time I completely made a mozza of it. Not that this one's doing much better. Okay, here's my image. Browse, open, and upload. So you can upload PDFs, zip files, images, pretty much whatever you want. There is a file size limit of about 10 megabytes, as indicated here. But this is how you can embed documents, order sheets, portfolio information, anything you want, and embed it into your page. So that's brought it in here. Gives me all my file information. I'll go back to test, and I should be able to insert this now into the page. I'm just going to get rid of this for the moment and insert it. To insert it, I literally just click the insert button and in it goes. Now I can also do the same thing. I can then link that to my Facebook page. No title this time. Press save and away I go. I'll refresh. And there it is. It's a link. Now the last thing I just wanted to point out is that this is a WYSIWYG editor, which stands for what you see is what you get, which isn't really true. It's just a very simple way for you to add text and images and other formatting and then have that present on your website. So you can do things like add tables and bullet points and numbered lists, a whole bunch of other different crazy things. But in here, clicking the HTML button brings up the source code that's actually being embedded in the page. So if you do know some HTML programming or some code, or you want to embed a widget or a YouTube video from somewhere else, you can embed it in here. In fact, let's go do that now. Let's just go straight to YouTube. And this is going to be a complete gamble. Upside down, empty the chip. Okay, that sounds good. And then to embed it.
This is a song about falling out of love.
Great. Sounds wonderful, I bet. Click the embed code. There it is. Just copy that. Go back into my my Photo Merchant account. I'm going to remove all of that. Click HTML. And I'm just going to paste that straight in. Press update. Can't see it because this can't necessarily display a flash object. Press save. And then I'll go back to my page. Reload. And ta-da! There you have your embedded YouTube clip. So anywhere where you've seen this social widgets, embed this, embed that, this is how you get them into your page. So that's just a very quick one. Hope you enjoyed it.